What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Alright, we're going to be taking on the Time Travelers Extreme Super Battle Road. This should not be too challenging with the team I have made. It is a Cell... It's a Cell team that they all fit Time Travelers. Literally, that's what it is. To a T, that's what it is. And we're going to try to, hopefully, beat this relatively quick. All I should have to do is if I equip this, reduces all enemies' attack and defense by 40%, we should be okay. We're going to try to do this, and then probably this again, because we should be sturdy enough to take these hits. Or if he wants to dodge, that's great too. 7.4 million on this Cell. This dude is a monster. Like, I don't even care what anybody has to say. This dude is a beast. Alright, so there's one guy down already. This Cell is like, you know what, I'm going to just dodge everything. Except for a super attack. He took that for a total of 24 damage. Okay. This Cell, I do have easy aid, but he is only 55%, which kind of sucks. Or 69%, so it kind of pretty booty. So he will take a lot of damage here. And this Cell, the second form Cell, is just a straight up monster in his own right. So I'm not too worried about him. And we've already taken down 2 of the 4 enemies, which is really, really sweet. So I'm kind of excited. Let's see. Can we get... can we do the AoE this way? Let me see. I kind of want to get it so we can do the AoE, but also perfect. That actually is perfect. We should try to keep the LRs linked, but the AoE doesn't really matter too much at this point because he's going to hit a lot of damage anyway. This is, if I remember right, this is Celtic Link's Cell, so let's see what kind of damage numbers he can do. Alright, so a single super. Not too great. Good job, Link. Only doing 1 super. Alright, he's going to do his AoE from the Fizz Cell, which should do a couple million easy on both units. Alright, 1.6, 2.9, not too terrible, and then he should finish this guy off relatively easy. Should not be too hard. Yep, and down he goes. Alright. So, the Time Travelers ESBR is not hard up to this point. This next rotation might actually be kind of difficult because of the situation we have, and yes, we do in fact have the Time Traveler's support memory active. So what I'm going to try to do here is this to give him the 1 key, and then I'm going to actually activate this as well, the Shamu, to build up our defense a little bit, because what that'll do is it'll stop him from taking a lot of damage, because it'll lower their attack and defense by 30%. So we should not take that much damage in the first place. Or if Cell just wants to keep dodging legitimately everything. And we do have the support on rotation in that Tech Cell at the very end. So that's kind of nice. He's Key 2 or Key 3 and 30 to stats, so he fits almost perfect in an off rotation when you're rotating the second form Cell and him around. It fits the team almost perfect. Like, absolutely perfect to the point where you're not going to take a whole lot of damage. Or if Cell wants to just keep dodging. I aimed for the AoE from this guy because I wanted that little bit of extra damage. Little Rex is barking in the background, so Gene and him are playing. Alright, so let's see what kind of damage numbers we can put out. Alright, he is still taking a lot of damage with a double super, so I'm hoping this guy here will be alright. I don't know what kind of damage numbers he's going to take. He does have greatly raising his attack and defense on his super, so he's going to do a double super, so hopefully that'll greatly raise his defense enough to the point where he won't take a whole lot of damage. I'm about to find out. 208,000. Not terrible, per se. Not ideal, but not terrible. Like, I'm not going to complain at that much damage. Like, that's really, really good. And we still have the 30% damage reduction, or 30% attack and defense lowering active, so let's just do the AoE here, get 12% of our HP back. And if he wants to do 2 supers, that'd be even better. If not, the AGL Cell should do enough damage to probably finish off the tech-type unit. And this guy, I can't think of any of these names, they're all from Dragon Ball, which I have not watched in years, and I do mean years, and he did not finish him off. Wow, I am surprised. I am confused. So the second form Cell is probably going to have to do it, which he is really, really solid. You guys have seen my showcase on him and my opinions of what I think of him. Alright, we're going to get a second form Cell transformation. I think this is mine that should be transforming right now. Mine is 79% and pretty sturdy. So, who does he link better with? He links better with him. Alright, so we really don't have... We're going to have to go like this. We have a terrible link set this rotation. Like, to be honest with you, we have a really terrible link set. We got to hope we don't take a whole lot of damage. Okay, we are. But he is going to do a super, which hopefully will be enough to finish her off. Because I didn't want to waste a healing item or anything, because I don't know how difficult the final stage is going to be. I could have tried to no item this, yeah, completely, but really, I've said this before, I'll say it again, I see no point in no iteming it, unless if there's a challenge specifically specified for no iteming something. If it comes out and says, beat this with no items, then yes, I will give it a shot. But other than that, you will not see me trying to no item anything if I actually don't need to. If it'll make my job, my challenge easier, then yeah, I'll most likely do it, but by that I mean using the items. But most of the time, I probably won't, really, and because he gives key 3 or key 2 30%, he's pretty solid. Half of his passive is useless, lowering the enemy's defense by 60%. That's kind of useless for this fight because everybody's extreme on the other side. But we do have the AoE from this cell, which is a 6.1 mil attack stat, which is kind of nice, and hopefully he can double super, which would be amazing. Nope, only a single super. Well, oh, he is going to double super. Whoo-hoo, I was wrong. I was guessing he was only going to do a single because the amount of damage he was doing was kind of low. Alright, so he just did a double super. We have 2 items equipped. Only because I wanted to make sure our health was up high enough, and I was kind of worried about the cell at the very end of the rotation. I don't know why I let this AGL cell attack this Demon King Pickle. I probably should have rotated that off. But it's perfectly fine. He ended up doing over 4 million anyway. And this man is going to double super yet again. I'm wondering if that's part of his passive, to be honest. I've never used this unit before. I kind of want to start. Let's see what kind of damage he takes. I mean, granted, like I said, there are 2 really good defensive items. He still took 148k. Mind you, his links are only like level 1. They're not good, per se. They're pretty booty cheeks. I don't have him built up enough yet, so let's actually look at his passive really quick, because I want to know. High chance of launching an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. Yeah, so that's why he is doing what he's doing, which is really good because that allows him to greatly raise his attack and defense twice, almost guaranteed. And if you have his potential system built up perfect, you can theoretically hit 3 super attacks on an event like this, and that'll build your defense up pretty well. And he supports everybody else, which is really, really nice. So, alright, we are down to 1, and it's AGL, so hopefully this man will finish him off. If not, we've got the STR second form cell at the end that could do it. And that is it, boyos. That is how easy it is to beat the Time Traveler's SBR. Not that challenging if you have the units. You could probably beat this with a more super style team. I went extreme because that's what I just wanted to do, was extreme, and we just got some more awakening medals for them. I didn't know that they were doing that for them, was the EZA medals. I mean, if they did, I knew nothing about it. So let's check what other missions we got completed, because we got something. Oh, support members and clear stage. Alright, cool, awesome. But there you guys go. That's how you beat the SBR for the Time Travelers. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. See you guys then.